Alright, welcome back, guys. Gonna do a little more work on this banner today. This is as far as we got last time, so, which isn't very far, but it was only 15 minutes. Well, it was 30 minutes. I just cut it down to 15 minutes. Either way, oh yeah, I gotta start the timer for today. There we go. We're gonna continue on this project today. I think I'm gonna finish off this little atoll here, this little ledge here, and move on to the next thing. I probably won't be completely finished, but it'll be as far as finished. Down. Ah, that's one thing you guys don't have to worry about as much with the acrylic painting. Oh, with acrylic painting, there's something I have never actually mentioned that probably should be mentioned. When you're doing acrylic painting, start from the left, work your way right if you're right-handed, because you're gonna want to put your hand on the canvas a lot, and that's gonna cause you to put your hand in wet paint a lot of times. So, and if you're working on the central figure, sure, work on the central figure. But when you're working on the landscape behind it, anything that's going to take a little while, work left to right, just because you don't want to stick your hand in paint something you just painted and screw it up. It seems like something obvious, but you would be shocked at how many times I myself screw that up. And let's see. Do I want to bring the grass on around? I think I kind of do. I think I do. So let's take the darkest green. Now, I don't know if I've told you guys in any of the videos recently, but I have discovered something horrific that I just don't know. I mean, it's so disturbing. I'm not sure I can tell it on YouTube. There might be limitations to the level of evil that I can tell you guys on this. You see, I quit smoking about 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago. So we're working on the third month, I think. I've lost track. But anyway, to help with the oral fixation, I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried to quit smoking, but you get this little thing like an oral fixation that you got to do something with your hands and your mouth. You just, you can't just leave it. You can't just quit smoking and do nothing to solve the oral fixation that goes along with it, because you've been sticking stuff in your mouth for a long time on a regular basis, and then suddenly you stop. So you're not only breaking the chemical addiction, you're breaking the habit of smoking, which is I would say actually harder, because the nicotine addiction, the actual withdrawal, physical withdrawal symptoms, I only have those for about 2 days. That only really lasted about 2 days. Uh, but the the oral fixation, having to have something constantly in your mouth. That's what makes most people gain weight when they're trying to quit smoking, because they just can't they just can't get over they're constantly eating. So I decided Tic Tacs were the way to go. Now, oh no, I did not want to do whatever I just did. So, undo. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, well, we'll just do it the hard way. Okay. So that grass is nice, it's nice and detailed, but I think it's a little bit bland. I think we need a couple stalks of some bigger plants in there. And I think I'm going to go with, we're we're gonna need kind of a brown color. That'll. This little stock. Oh, I totally forgot to tell you guys about the evil. And how evil it was. Yeah, I've lost entirely touch with the story. Anyway, so I've been instead of breaking my habit with conventional methods, I decided to use Tic Tacs. They're only 2 calories. They taste really good, and we're not talking the white Tic Tacs. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not using white Tic Tacs because well, they're awful. That's why. But yeah, so I used Tic Tacs, and then one day when I went into the store, it lasted for 2 months, and literally on my 2-month anniversary, I went in to get me some more Tic Tacs, and they didn't have any. And I was like, wow, I don't think I've run into a time when they didn't have any orange Tic Tacs. I must have cleaned them out because yeah, I was eating them pretty hardcore. And so I was like, well, what can I use to replace them? I mean, I gotta have something for the oral fixation. No, excuse me. I hope you guys didn't hear that. And so, are we still on that? So I'm looking around for a replacement for my Tic Tacs, and that's some big shoes to fill right there. That's some really big shoes to fill. Because Tic Tacs are pretty awesome. So I went through the gum and stuff, and I was like, gum. I'm not a really big gum person. And then I was like, well, what about I don't know, the candy bars. And I was like, no, there's no way I could keep a candy bar in my pocket for whenever I'm doing a craving. I work outdoors. So, you know, they would melt before I got a craving. And then I was like, then I looked, I got to the bottom on the right, which they're always on the bottom on the right, and I'm not really sure why. But there they were, a shining reminder of my childhood. Little bright red packaged Skittles. Got some Skittles. I was like, yeah, those will work perfect. Those will work perfect. And, you know, I love all the flavors of Skittles, but of course my favorite is the lime, because no other candy seems to get the lime right. But Skittles. Skittles is the only candy I've ever tasted that got the lime right. So, anyway, I take it back to work, and I get my first craving, and I open them up, and I pick out one of my lime-flavored Skittles, and it wasn't lime anymore. They took away the lime. They took it away, guys, and they replaced it with green apple. Green apple. I don't think I've ever known disappointment in quite such an extreme way before. I bit into that green apple Skittles. I mean, it doesn't even fit with the other colors. It's not as the rainbow is broken. You can't taste the rainbow anymore. You can taste the strawberry and the orange and and yes, guys, it's strawberry. It's not cherry. Strawberry, the orange, and the that was for you, Amanda. Just to point it out. Yeah, but the strawberry, the orange, the lemon. Oh, lemon's so good, and the grape, which kind of tastes like grape soda, and which is also really awesome. But then you get to the lime, and it doesn't fit with the others. You can't mix green apple and lemon, or green apple and strawberry, or green apple, because the green apple's tart. It's much too tart, and it's got too strong a flavor. It overpowers all the other flavors. So yes, they ruined Skittles for me. And I know it's kind of nightmarish, and you guys didn't really want to hear that kind of evil, but I had to get it out there. I had to let people know. You can't just Oh yeah, those are gonna be cool later. That's just to remind me to put them in later, because there's gonna be background there. I mean, we'll come back in and touch it up and fix the highlights and smooth out the edges. We'll do all that later. Right now, we need to move on, because we've got to keep it a little rough, because we're going to have to make the shading all match eventually, and this is going to be farthest from the light source, so it's going to be the one that it has to be the darkest, and I don't want to highlight it too much, or, well, the darkness, I may have to make the rest of the painting too bright. So, let's move over a little bit, and I think there's going to be another stone area. Am I in pen? Oh, okay, good. I think there's going to be another little stone area right here. Just another little stone pillar. But this one's going to have a cave in it. So they put these really sloppy right now. We'll come in later. I just want to shape the cave. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do too. Okay, this is just planning for the future, but anyway, we got the far edge of this, so we can. I'm on gray, aren't I? The dark gray. I don't think I was actually. Oh, thank goodness for the undo button. Can you guys believe it about the Skittles though? I mean, that's it's just wrong. Why did they think green apple was better than the lime? Or did they do some study? They asked 100 random people, what's your favorite Skittles? What's your least favorite Skittles? And those random people were dumb and they chose lime as their least favorite. They said, oh, well, we better get rid of the lime. We'll replace it with something that's more popular. Everybody likes green apple. Yeah, let's put green apple in there. Stupid executive decisions. It's like New Coke, only worse. Because New Coke realized that they did something stupid and they fixed it. I'm not sure Skittles is going to do that. We'll give them the chance, but I don't know. Well, that's the timer, guys. I didn't get a whole lot accomplished, so, but here we go. We'll zoom out, see what the painting looks like. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that's significant progress. We're gonna get through this thing. I really like how that first area turned out. I think it's gonna be cool. In this cave in the background, I'm gonna put a critter in it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now. I'll see you guys next time, next practice session.